there's this training that I've been doing this year on 2026, which is important, okay? And that is to say less, okay? Because I'm in such a, or I'm like so active and I do so much. And I'm also a lone wolf, okay? And I do say extra. And all my life, I have always over-explained many things. And yes, it makes sense in many cases, but in dating, it never works, okay? This year, this is some of the major constructions that I'm doing or reconstruct. And for that, there may be AI tools involved, okay? So here's some of the stuff is talk less, say less, okay? She didn't ask you, sometime the client doesn't even ask you, and here you go, you're answering all this stuff, okay? People say extra. I think one of the things we have it in common is we're very friendly, and you feel the other person, you know that they might ask you this question, so you know what, you answer them automatically even though they did not ask you, okay? That's number one. Number two, do less. Just like say less, do less, okay? You cannot help, and oh, by the way, don't help. You cannot help people. If you help, it always backfires depending on locations and who you're helping to, okay? Like let's say I made a whole bunch of videos about you cannot help even after a travel and you came back from the country and you love the people and stuff. You cannot come over here in US and start helping them because, oh, I love China, I am gonna help the Chinese people, I love Indonesians, I'm gonna help the Indonesians. Like, nah, it does not work like that, because they're gonna backfire. You cannot be too nice and helping for free, and then next thing you know, you start wasting time and shit backfires on you, and they start gossiping and then do all this stuff. So you gotta do less, okay? You gotta do less. I have noticed that. I still do it, you know? I see why my nose are getting stuffed earlier and it was hard for me to talk. On Times Square, I don't let people, I will over explain because I don't let customer talk at that time. I will go so fast because I know what she's gonna ask me next. I start telling them right away without asking, hey, I know what she's gonna say. She's gonna say, okay, hey, are you gonna do separate or together? Or are you only gonna do together? Oh, are you gonna transfer this to my phone or are you gonna send me by email? I tell them everything. I know these are the automated questions for last like so many years already. So that's why over there, over explaining in a fast environment is necessary. But in personal life, I don't over explain anymore if they're not asking you that, okay? So again, say less, do less, and do less also includes don't just help for free, okay? Don't help for free. Another thing is you cannot be so happy and you gotta move slow. Okay, those are some of the major. You cannot be just happy just because you feel happy. You know, we like to jump around too. We also like to jump around, this and that. We like to run. You cannot be excited. Okay, so I'm just gonna put everything together. Like right now, I'm over explaining, right? So look, you cannot be excited. You cannot be happy. You cannot be too happy. You cannot be excited. It's almost like buying a house and buying a car. You cannot be so happy. You cannot show them interest. When you go on a first date, don't be too happy. Don't be blushing so much. Don't be smiling so much. You never know what the fuck gonna happen. Okay? Next is, you know, you cannot be doing that. And you cannot be excited. This is one of the biggest thing. Basically, I know a lot of the men and women construct their entire life by excitement. Yo, I'm going out tonight. I'm excited. I got a wedding invitations. I'm excited. Of course, you're gonna be excited, right? But for some reason, you cannot do that shit. That shit backfires because how many times that happened, you went there and you got disappointed. It's very disappointing. You know, something happened. You cannot be excited. That's it. Even as a woman, you cannot be excited, okay? But this is some of the reconstruction I've been doing from the January and February. And this is, we're almost going toward the mid of this year, right? And reconstruction for me is already been done, okay? So let's go me and let's go you, and I know you can do that too, because look, New Year is still active for me, okay? I don't know about you, but you can also do the same thing, okay? That's it. But you know what, do less, say less, and move slow if you're a fast person. This is for somebody who's doing everything together, okay? Everything, if you're doing, this is perfect for you. Over, okay?